Hi everyone. It's nice to be with you in the only way that we can right now in this very, very strange, surreal time. I've really appreciated the encouragement from so many of you in different ways. Through the website particularly, it's good to see people and hear people's voices, even if we can't see them up close. And I just had a few thoughts about this time that are hopefully helpful to you. They all begin with C. So the first one is connection. I've been thinking a lot about how much we need human connection. I definitely knew that before, but it's certainly something that's really come home to me during this time. We are really blessed with technology and the way that we can communicate with each other like this. But it's obviously not the same, and it really strikes me what an old human need it is to be in each other's presence. The physical presence of each other is a very powerful and wonderful thing, and there's absolutely nothing that can replicate it. I have been pondering. Obviously, this is true for the presence of God as well, and the Holy Spirit, thank goodness, is not constricted by coronavirus. It's not isolated by it. It's not held back by it. And we still have free access to it. So that is something to be very, very grateful for at this time. But being with each other is such a wonderful thing. And I can't wait till we're all together again as a church. It's going to have such a great atmosphere when we can all be in one room again. The second C is choice. Certainly none of us chose this, and very few people saw it coming, I would say. But we do have a choice about how we respond right now in this situation. I was reading an article at the weekend by the survival expert Bear Grylls, and he talked about how when you're in the SAS, they use quite extreme measures to teach you that in every situation you have a choice about how you respond mentally, psychologically, as well as every other way. And I thought that was a very interesting spiritual point and very true. We do have a choice. Sometimes it's easier to make that choice than others. I hold my hands up. There are times of the day where I don't want to be making that choice for contentment and for calmness and for all the other things I think are right. However, we do have that choice. Number 3 is something I've already mentioned, actually, contentment. The verse from 1 Timothy 6 verse 6 strikes me. Godliness with contentment is great gain. That is such a nugget of wisdom for us to hold on to at this time. Number 4, and the last point, count your blessings. The song which talks about naming them one by one, and you will be surprised at what the Lord has done, is in my mind at the moment. Something that we try and do around the dinner table, some evenings, not all, is to go round and say, what are we all grateful for? Can we all name 2 or maybe 3 things that we're grateful for today and thankful for? And it's a really good exercise in using your mind to tell your spirit and soul and heart what to rejoice in, because sometimes we don't feel like it. But when you sit down and think, okay, what can I be grateful for today? It's very powerful and a really good thing to do. I'd heartily recommend it to you. I was thinking about Paul the Apostle and how in Philippians chapter 4, he says, I've learned by now to be quite content whatever my circumstances. I'm just as happy with little as with much as with little. I've found the recipe for being happy, whether full or hungry, hands full or hands empty. We might say in isolation or not in isolation, together with each other or apart from each other. Whatever I have, wherever I am, I can make it through anything in the one who makes me who I am. And that obviously is the key, isn't it, to what Paul says. It's the one who makes me who I am that is the key to all of this. That was the Message version, and I hope it blessed you. Thank you for everything you're all doing to keep us going, and hope to be with you very soon. Take care.